What if I told you that I have never played Resident Evil 4, like at all? You're probably thinking I'm lying because I'm so old and wrinkly, but I'm dead serious. I've never touched this game in my life, to the point where I only know of Resident Evil 4 because of Leon's funny voice lines and, Ada Wong. But that's not important because today, I'm gonna deep dive in 100% the original Resident Evil 4, plus jump into the 2023 remake right after. And luckily, both versions of this game have their own dedicated achievements, so I get to experience and compare the games for the first time. But without further ado, let's get into the bingo having achievements with Resident Evil 4 OG and Resident Evil 4 Remake. So I feel like I really do not need to preface what Resident Evil 4 is, but just a fast recap, the original Resident Evil 4 is legit known as one of the best video games of all time by so many people and critics, which the remake just crossed over 9 million copies sold as of December of 2024. Nonetheless, this game is insanely popular on both sides, but I somehow just never went and played them. Damn, my bad. Also, RE4 OG would only have 12 achievements, while the remake, plus the Separate Ways DLC, would include 46. It would take me 25 hours to 100% RE4 OG, while the remake would straight up double that with 56 hours, which we'll get there soon enough. And speaking of game sales, thank you to Aniba for sponsoring this video. Aniba is a gaming marketplace with over 40,000 digital products, which ironically enough, I've been using this website for years as well. It has amazing deals on old or new games, from AAA titles to indie games like my most recent pickup being Viscera Cleanup Detail. And with this video being Resident Evil 4 OG and Remake, I was able to snatch up both of these for under 25 bucks. Tell me that's not a great deal. Plus, their Trustpilot score is phenomenal, and I 100% recommend using them to purchase your games or DLCs. Thank you once again, Aniba, for sponsoring this video, but let's get back into it. To begin, Leon Kennedy is riding along with some policemen to go find a missing person named Ashley, who just so happens to be the president's daughter that was kidnapped. And straight up, look how far we have come with graphics, man. Like, I can see the damn pores on Leon's face. It's just amazing, man. But we all know graphics can't hold a game up, and mostly comes down to gameplay. Speaking of, RE4 OG was a bit hard to get used to because it's not a modern camera control like the remake, but you can easily get a handle of it with some practice. Also, I got a big whiff of nostalgia immediately because there were no options to control the audio and turn on subtitles. So there's no audio settings. I can't turn subtitles on, but there's an option to turn them off. What? How does that make sense? God, that brings me back. But checking on the remake, I had the complete opposite experience because I was able to mess with my audio settings directly and take in the glory of moving freely. Dude, it feels so weird playing RE4 OG. Like, I would have to press Q to do that, and they still have it. But like, I could just, you know, I could actually do my Oh my God, dude, I could just turn. Oh, it's regular game. Let's go. Moving on, with me once again playing RE4 for the first time, I got to relive some people's childhood traumatic experiences by going through the village fight. Oh, they were actually cool. Okay, oh! Oh my God. There's a guy behind me? What the hell? Dude, what is going on?
Why are you acting like you've never played this game?
Why you never played this game?
La campana. Es hora de rezar.
Spanish?
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
2005. What? Hell yeah, dude. Oh! It begins with a ring the mysterious bell.
I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
But hey, let's check up on future me and see how I'm handling the village fight of the remake. The village! This game looks amazing. Oh my! A chainsaw guy did not come out in the beginning?
Chainsaw.
Oh my God, he's right here. I don't. Oh my God! I don't remember. I don't remember that in the beginning. The beginning village.
La campana.
Is he gonna say the line? Say the line. Come on. You can't do it without the line.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Resident Evil 4. He said it. He said it, baby. Let's go. He said the thing. Woo! All right. I don't remember a Chainsaw Guy. Oh, and completely off topic, but I started the remake right after my birthday, so I just wanted to show you that one of my presents involved a Walter White bobblehead. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But back to the story, we progressed further into both games, where I also got my first achievement in the remake by taking out my first of many collectibles with a Castellan. These Castellans are quite literally just Salazar, one of the main antagonists, but in a toy form. We also got to meet up with the womanizer himself, Luis, or how Leon used to call him in the OG, Louis.
Louis.
But to be fair, I also called him Louis, even though he just said his name is Luis.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid.
Louis?
What's wrong with you?
After escaping our chains with Luis, we set our path through the church to rescue Ashley from these villagers. While I was on my adventure, I parried an enemy with a knife in the remake, completed my first request for the merchant, and upgraded my first weapon to be introduced to the new and fully upgraded tuning system in the remake. And just like the OG version, we got manhandled in both games to find out that we are purely infected with what they like to call Las Plagas. And the only thing that I thought was worse in the remake than the original is that my game randomly decided to break and crash when high intense actions happened. I think something's breaking. Hold on.
A few moments later.
So now we're back. That was crazy. But after fixing the problems that I will 100% never see again, the OG version would get us to the Del Lago boss fight way sooner than the remake. So with that being mentioned, I have a full-on fear of being chased by an evil entity, and of course, this boss fight is everything about that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Leon, go! Leon, please! See, I don't like being chased. Hell no. That's easier because I can see them, but like, if I can't see what's behind me and it's chasing me, nope. No, I'm not into that. Outlast, Amnesia, no. Slenderman, nope. Ain't no way. I like that. That was a good boss fight. See, I would never swim again. I would never, ever swim again. If that is what I saw and I somehow lived, I'd never swim. Be donezo. You would never catch me in a body of water. Maybe a kiddie pool at that point. This is the scene. This is the meme. He's like, I know this scene. I thought he choked like Ada or something like that, but it's RE4. I don't even know if she's in here. And with the remake trying to catch up to the Del Lago boss fight, I defeated 3 enemies at once with a flash grenade, which I guess I found out crows count as enemies for some reason. But anyways, I got to show my skills, or their lack of, by completing my first game at the shooting range. And this next problem has nothing to do with the game, but while I was streaming, that tower crash from before somehow delayed my stream by around a minute, so I legit started to crash out because I was not told for over an hour about this problem and was basically talking to myself the whole time while my Twitch chat was reacting extremely late. I love you, Yoma. Oh, cool, man. Did it by a fucking delay. Here's a fucking letter. I can write out my message before you'll even fucking see it. Yoma, say something to me 30 seconds in the past. You all are stinky. There you go, hope you see that. And this is totally not a segue to ask you guys to subscribe, like, and to come join my Twitch streams. Nah, it totally was. But coming back to the remake, I finally caught up to the Del Lago boss fight, which was easier than the original, but very good looking nonetheless. I managed to kill the big bastard on my second try, and got the harpoon hurler for defeating it. We got him, baby! Yeah! Give me that achievement! On the next chopping block is the damn El Gigante. This boss fight on both versions was pretty easy, but you know I gotta mention and show off our wolf friend that I saved earlier in both games. Uh-oh. QTE, right? I knew it'd come in handy!
Hey, it's that dog.
Let's go! Oh my god!
Hey, it's that dog.
Hell yeah, it is! Say, I don't know, say it. Oh! Outmaneuver the rampaging beast L. Say, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm gonna be honest. I know that sounds funny, but I don't know. Cool! And after doing one of the hardest lineup puzzles in my life, I have it backwards. How is that even possible?
You're stupid.
We finally found and rescued Ashley Graham from the church, which means I am now babysitting another person from immediate danger and from being carried away too. Will you move? Capture Ashley, the enemy will grab Ashley, if lands too far away from the extras, she will get away, resulting in game over. Right. Hey, rescue Ashley should be carried away! We got to the infamous cabin fight with Luis by our side, handled it, and marched on towards the next boss fight with our dude, the Big Cheese. This boss fight was pretty hard for your first time because he has multiple phases you have to get through, but just like any other boss, we dominated his ass. Wait, what? And landed both boss fight achievements. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. We got his ball! I mean, his eyeball. Defeat the village chief in battle. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, way easier. Way easier. And with that boss being defeated, we have officially moved on to the next and longest section of the game, the castle. There's a ton of corridors, sections, and enemies upon enemies, but just before we got to meet the short man himself, I killed a zealot with a cannon before catastrophe. Blast him away! Oh, use the cannon to defeat a zealot! Ashley! I got an achievement. It was worth. But my other big complaint is that I love the quirkiness and less serious tone in the OG version than the more serious tone in the remake. This doesn't mean I hate the remake's cutscenes or tone in any regard, I just prefer the OG and the way that Leon responds to things.
Jesus Christ.
I was wondering.
I've been expecting you, my brethren.
No thanks, bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply
Leon Scott Kennedy.
die.
You can die. No thanks,
I'm never turning
bro.
into one of them.
He didn't say the line. What? He didn't say the line.
Leon.
Just stay close.
What? No, but they put the bingo line in? What? I then found an enemy that should be in the Outlast series, killed him easily in the OG version, but then decided during the remake version to focus on an achievement called Never Heard It Coming, which was for killing this blind bastard with a knife only. No! Oh. I'm doing it. Let's go! Learning the strats live, baby. Learning the strats. Let's get it. While continuing both stories, I attempted my first shooting range in the OG version, but this time, it really makes fun of you for failing. Stop laughing at me, man. And also, I just gotta give the OG props again because good God, the voice acting was killing me, man.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say, old man? Absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going
Dude,
down.
I love these lines. But we finally get to the Ada Wong introduction, which I'll be honest with you, I did not know that Capcom was gonna upgrade the hell out of Ada Wong's assets in the remake because Jesus Christ, man. But unfortunately, the voice acting for her was extremely monotone because I enjoyed the quirkiness of the original's cutscene way more.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
See you around.
Ada!
Or the sexual tension. Man, the sexual tension! I feel it going through my bones. Unfortunately, again though, Luis gets impaled earlier in the original story by Lord Sadler himself, which means in the remake version, he gets killed way later in the game, so this is like a retroactive spoiler because no matter what, our homie Luis has to die. Rest in peace, Luis.
Louis!
Louis! Oh my God, Louis! Louis! Which I think this early death in the OG was replaced with a fight of another El Gigante in the remake, because immediately after we killed this giant bastard, both sections now begin with us taking control of Ashley. This was so out of the blue for me because I never knew we had to take control of her in the first place, but it was a good change of pace. But unfortunately, again times 3, our princess got captured to another castle because Lord Sadler kidnapped her in the remake himself, while Ashley in the OG version got swooped up by those annoying ass cockroach looking bastards. Oh my god, it's like Evil Dead.
Damn it! Ashley!
Leon, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you kinda suck. Also, I somehow timed it perfectly that in both playthroughs, I ended up down the pitfalls from Salazar's crazy shenanigans to finish both streaming sessions off, which just before ending, I got one of the best liners in the OG version as well.
I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please. Die, you worm!
Well, fortunately for you all, you get to see me be a full-on baby because this next boss fight was everything my nightmares warned me about. Literally. DA? What the hell is DA? Oh, what are you? Okay. Oh! Wait, I don't like getting chased. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, I don't like that. No. Oh, stop. I don't like that. No. I don't play that. I don't play that. I don't play like that. No. Oh, stop. Wait, turn the tables on Verdugo, the right hand of Salazar. Yo! That's... Let's go, baby! Yeah, I don't like that. That whole boss is literally the definition of getting chased, and I hate that. I hate that. That's not scary at all. Oh, I don't like being chased. Ow! I hope that's your tail. Oh! Okay. I don't like that. The last shot.
My condolences to your master.
I had one shot left. That's all my ammo. Other than grenades. Dude, that was my last shot. Progressing onwards, our next little battle involves 2 more El Gigantes that were insanely easy on both versions. But before I got to the scuffle in the remake, I landed 2 more achievements that involved making some fat stacks by selling a single treasure for at least 100,000 buckaroos. And then after that, I got an exclusive upgrade for my main pistol. But as I mentioned before, this doubled El Gigante fight was really easy, so I moved on from that pretty fast. And just so you know, Resident Evil 4 goes through so many themes and sections because our next little shenanigans area sees us going underground through a mine tunnel for a fun minecart ride. It was fun on both fronts, but for the remake side, I had to make sure I made it through both minecart sections without taking damage. You'd expect this to be hard, but with me being the extreme master gamer I am, I knocked this bad boy out in my first try. Like, Hive.
Ahead!
Let's go, baby! Woo!
Hit the brake!
Don't gotta do it again! Woo! First try! So I'm gonna need you to follow along real fast. RE4 OG and Remake start to turn ever so slightly because in the OG version, we get chased by a huge ass statue of Salazar, threw a knife right at Salazar's hand, and then ultimately blasted his small ass to smithereens with a rocket launcher I've been storing for ages. Goodbye. I had no clue who was gonna one-shot him. I thought it was gonna be like one of those where like, oh, you do an insane amount of damage to him, and then it's like, okay, it's easier. Bro, that actually just one-shot it. What? I'm glad I saved that RPG then. Turning back to the remake, if you've noticed by now, Luis has been by our side the entire time. Well, sadly, he gets backstabbed by our own comrade named Krauser. We get dropkicked by Krauser, saved by Luis, and lastly get to see the sad but inevitable Luis death scene. God, it hurts the same. Now, with the stories semi out of sync, we do not get to throw a knife at Salazar's hand in the remake, but we did get a really long achievement for obtaining all the treasures during the castle section. Let's go, baby! Obtain all treasures indicated on the castle treasure map. Yes, sir. Even though we did not get a knife throw scene, we got a better one because Leon blasted this fool mid-sentence for an easy headshot. But obviously, it's not that easy because now he is in his boss fight form, which we would take this little man out with relative ease. Easy. So now that we are back in sync with both stories, Ada Wong takes us on a joyride to an island to save Ashley. And while on this island, I acquired all bottle caps in the OG version for completing every shooting range. Then we found one of the experiments called Regenerators, which I just gotta say, they made the Regenerators' asses so jiggly that I was absolutely stun-locked from what the hell I was witnessing. That's some jiggly... Damn! Oh my god, you see that ass? They're jiggling. You gotta chill. Sound like gunshots walking, bro. My god. Speaking of regenerators, I shot 2 of its hearts with 1 bullet for the 2 bugs 1 stone achievement in the remake. And pushing the story along, we rescued Ashley, fought Krauser for the first time in the OG version, shot through and destroyed 5 targets, and got an S rank in all games in the remake's shooting range. Let's see how many. That was. That had to be really close. With us getting to the very end of both stories, Resident Evil 4 OG takes us on another easy boss fight against this thing called U3. Really nothing too much to show here other than me whooping his ass to push on through. On both games though, we end up finding Krauser for our last battle with him. And in the OG, he's already shirtless before the fight begins, and in the remake, he's more conservative for sure. But in the end, we defeated Jack Krauser before our final battle with Lord Sadler. And before fighting Lord Sadler, we got help from our awesome dude named Mike with his helicopter. But oh man, that was insanely short-lived because Mike unfortunately had to blow up and die in both versions. God damn it, man. And in the OG version, I finally got to see the meme of Leon absolutely choking the shit out of Ada Wong. That sounds bad, but it's because it's whatever. Then in both versions, we saved Ashley and I from being infected from the parasites by using Luis's parasite killer device. Which leading up to the final battle, I grabbed every single treasure on the island, and finally, we got our last battle with Lord Sadler. And just like clockwork, after fighting Lord Sadler for a hot minute, Ada Wong throws us a rocket launcher to destroy Lord Sadler once and for all. Oh, defeat Sadler and escape from the nightmare. Nice, let's go. We gotta go. Let's go! Yeah! Goodbye, Sadler.
I'll give you a holy body.
Classic. Which our closing ride happens to be a jet ski for both versions, but for the remake specifically, you get an achievement for riding to the end without taking damage. Hey, let's go! No damage! Woo, woo, woo! We beat it! Woo! And in usual fashion for the OG version, Leon has some of the most funniest and random voice lines that I missed in the remake.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
Ironically enough, you only get an achievement for beating the game on professional mode in the OG, but in the remake, you get one for completing the story on standard mode, which unlocked professional mode for the OG and remake together. Alright, so now that the story is concluded on both fronts, let's get Resident Evil 4 OG out of the way because it only has 3 achievements left. The plan is simple. In order to unlock the S stands for stylish achievement, I'm going to need to beat the on-disc DLC called Separate Ways. This DLC is a continuous story that puts us in the perspective of Ada Wong all during Resident Evil 4's campaign. When I complete the side story, it will give me the last 2 costumes that I'm missing for the achievement. Also, this DLC is mostly just running behind Leon's footsteps and then either saving him or us helping progress the main game's story. Like for example, the bell ringing in the beginning of the game is actually because of Ada Wong's help. It's honestly fun playing through it for the first time, but as it's shown, it's just a quick side story to go through after beating the main game. And the only important thing to know about this DLC is that Ada Wong is here to complete a retrieval order from the blonde-haired sunglasses wearing dude himself, Albert Wesker. And Krauser was technically working with Ada to be a spy on the cult and retrieve the lost Plagas as well. And another big turn of events is that Leon never finished off Krauser because Ada Wong actually gets the honor to kill Krauser once and for all. Are you dead now? His heart exploded.
That's a large thing you have there.
Why do you gotta say it like that?
But I don't like it when men play rough.
What? Was that supposed to be a joke about dick size? I don't know what the fuck that meant. What? But after Krauser's official death, I think, we defeat Lord Sadler one time, grab a rocket launcher for Leon's final fight with Sadler, and then we just piece the hell out in our own helicopter. And that's pretty much the Too Lazy Didn't Read Yoma edition of Separate Ways' DLC, which for my accomplishments, it finally gave me the stylish achievement I've been looking for. Oh, there we go. Ayo, acquire all the costumes in the game. Finally, the last 2 achievements required me to beat the game on the highest difficulty, which is called Professional Mode, and then do a scary Easter egg by shooting the lake a few times. Dude, imagine 2005, right? Maybe you see the fish down there and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to shoot the fish because, you know, it's interactable. You get punished for it. That would not be funny. That would not be Good. So I obviously don't need to explain the pain and suffering I went through for the professional achievement, but if you'd like to see this full playthrough, check out my Twitch channel where I stream these live, or check out my other YouTube channel where I dedicated it to my past VODs of the videos I've done on this channel. It's simply called Yoma VODs if you like to check it out. But I think this is a proper time to bring back a good old classic Yoma montage time to speedrun and struggle through Resident Evil 4 OG's professional mode. Leon! Like, it's like I have the opportunity, I pull up my knife and my guy's like, what? Come on! We did it! We did it! Yeah! I'm not gonna beat around the bush. The Resident Evil 4 Remake really made sure to get your playtime in for the complete 100%, because we are gonna have to beat this campaign 3 more times with many challenges put against us. Firstly, I decided to do my second playthrough on professional difficulty while speedrunning the game's story in less than 8 hours. I made this easier because I managed to unlock the hand cannon by S-ranking every single mercenary's level. The hand cannon has an infinite ammo exclusive upgrade that you can get by completing many merchant requests during your professional playthrough. So while I was in mid speedrun, I was able to get my hand cannon infinite ammo, which just made this whole speedrun a breeze. So while I was doing this challenge, I completed all requests from the merchant, played through the entire campaign as usual, destroyed all 16 Clockwork Castellans, and then got a Chili's triple dipper by getting 3 achievements in 1 attempt.
Impeccable.
3? Oh baby, complete the main story on hardcore mode or higher. Complete the main story within 8 hours, and then... What? It didn't get the other one. For my next trick, I knew I'd have to go big or go home, so I decided to triple stack another big boy challenge run by doing my 3rd playthrough without talking to the merchant, using only knives and pistols, and not using a single recovery item. Luckily for me though, I did not have to play on the hardest difficulty and got to choose assisted mode for an easy ride, or so I thought, because stacking all 3 of these meant I cannot use bonus weapons or exclusive upgrades for those infinite ammoed weapons. But before the run started, I made sure to unlock the achievement Gun Fanatic for obtaining all weapons in the game. So then we commenced our journey and started our triple challenge for our 3rd playthrough. It was just me, the game, and whatever it decided to throw at me.
No me jodas.
I evaded. Your boy, I evade. And honestly, this playthrough was not too bad, but a little challenging here and there, though throughout this playthrough, I reached the top of the clock tower without the lift stopping once, which was honestly a huge surprise because of the things going against me. You son of a bitch! What the heck? Let's go, baby! But at the end of this challenge run, I drove on through the exploding island and got me this triple decker, baby.
Excellent job.
That's fine with me. That's not what I was aiming for. How did I get an A? Where's my S? It doesn't matter. Minimalist. Man, we did a 3-in-1. Silent Stranger. Oh my god, we have 10 achievements left. I can't believe I'm even getting close to finishing this. It's been so long. Oh my god. Our next line of business involves us to complete the Separate Ways DLC for the remake. And if anyone's new to my channel, I tend to do every single achievement and trophy, including all the paid DLCs, because I'm a crackhead or just like to waste money. But this DLC would include 7 additional achievements, which only one of them was a big pain, being Ada the S+ Spy. But I'm jumping ahead because just like the original's DLC, this follows semi-closely with some boss fights changing and story progression too. The one thing that really changed, and I'm not trying to make it weird, but bro, they gave Ada Wong a jiggly butt. I seriously don't know how else to say it. Okay, I'm not here to be weird. Someone's gonna take it really weird, but I don't remember Leon having the fucking jiggly ass when I was playing him.
I know what kind of man you are.
Okay, with that out of the way, our first of 2 playthroughs would just be me completing it normally to elect the professional difficulty. This DLC includes some different bosses and achievements like fighting Lord Sadler a few times, seeing the new upgraded hunk of a man named Wesker, defeating an El Gigante for an achievement, killing a U3 monster named Pasanta that was missing from the main story, doing a funky lasery dodge move, blasting Lord Sadler straight in the fucking face with a rocket launcher, and then we completed the DLC on assisted mode so we can get the professional mode unlocked right away. And let me be the first to say that doing professional mode on Separate Ways was insanely difficult for no reason. Okay, there were many reasons, but I'm not even joking because I would legit rank this experience with the Dark Souls games of frustration and just bullshittery. Oh my god, the fucking rocket launcher guy! But at the end of the day, I had no other choice, so I had to suck it up and do professional difficulty with no additional help, because it took me over an hour to just get past the first 7 minutes of the professional speedrun. Oh, I'm dead. Bro! And if you don't know, to get an S+ rank on Separate Ways' professional mode, you need to complete the campaign in under 2.5 hours with only 10 saves. Which I'm pretty positive I made this harder than it was because I didn't use any bonus weapons or exclusive upgrades for infinite ammo. So yay for me, I guess. Fucking you, man. You know, I don't remember those guys being there, but of course. Oh my god, bro. God, and this is the fucking DLC. That's what pisses me off, dude. I'll be like, I've just been temper tantrum this whole fucking stream. It is what it is. It's the fucking DLC, man. Like, why you gotta be like this?
Here.
Oh my god! Dude! Okay. Can you kill the big guy? It takes too much ammo. Like, you don't understand. I'm so scarce. Just have fun with it. I can't. Dude, when you die from bullshit after bullshit, it does not become fun. I can't move! I can't move! Oh my god! Move! No, they're pushing me! I gotta close my door. Let's try it. They're like, we have to try it.
I'll pay a pretty penny. All yours, stranger.
Okay, chat. All right.
Not long until the bombs on this island start popping off.
No, 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 no! God, I couldn't get it. I couldn't. Okay. Man. I couldn't get in my inventory because like whenever you get shot, you get in this fucking, and I can spam. I'm spamming tab. Man. Oh my god. 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 We did it. This has to be S+. Yes! Yeah, give me the achievements, baby! Yes! 1! Oh, they give me 4 achievements! Yes! Pop them up! 2! Keep them! Let's go! Okay, it broke the achievement notifier. It did not break it! Let's go! A professional? Again? That was so horrible. And that's the professional mode S+. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have finally come down to the last remaining 3 achievements for the entire Resident Evil 4 games. We have Bandit, Mission Accomplished S+, and S+ Rank Investigator. As you can see, none of them require you to beat the game on professional mode. Well, I found out that I would have to play this game 2 more times on standard and hardcore mode to unlock them individually. But then it was shown that you can beat the game on professional mode to unlock both at the same time. So you can probably put the pieces together and realize that I really am a crackhead because fellas, I did just that. Plus, to get S+ rank on professional mode, I will have 15 saves maximum, be on a new save, and have to beat it under 5.5 hours. God, why did I do this to myself? Advancing on, I started my professional S+ run during my Separate Ways finale stream, but regrettably, I was preserving my 15 saves for dire situations and got myself set back a few hours by not using an important save. You, man. God damn it. Uh-oh. This is bad. None of them died. The abandoned factory. No. No fucking way. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Chat, I give. I'm not doing that. That is fucking insane. I just spent so much time doing that. Had a weird feeling I should be saving, and it's like, no, no way. And it's already starting to happen where you have no ammo. Things are fucking happening. Your shots ain't doing shit. Like, it's like, no. And you can't parry when they grab you. When they grab you, they do enough damage, and it's like, damn, there's a... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, I will straight up, I will do my 2 other playthroughs. I'm not doing that. But after my extremely heated situation, I decided to get my last treasure in the village to unlock the Bandit achievement once and for all. Let's go. Let's go, baby. In conclusion, I grinded the early chapters without recording the footage because I was insanely over this game and mad from the night before, so I completed all the merchant requests and got all the way back up to the castle section to start my stream up one last time. This was to finalize the achievements and professional S+ mode in Resident Evil 4 OG and Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh! Spammy. I spammed E, you piece of shit! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was trying to do tricks on my ski. I'm trying to do tricks on the ski. Well, luckily it's okay because the boss fight is a rocket launcher. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's over. I never have to play it again. It's over. 4 hours, 21 minutes. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh my God. I hope you all enjoyed this. It took a lot of willpower, pain, and suffering to complete and make this into a video. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. This may not be huge for a lot of people, but when I started both of these games in September, I did not know I was going to go through, some seasonal depression stuff. I lost 2 people within playing this game, right? In real life. Gone through hell just to be able to just to pull myself back, up to be able to do this. This is a burden off my shoulders, and it just feels good. I'm not trying to get sappy here, and I know it's just a video game and all that stuff, but just being able to accomplish it, and I came back to make sure to accomplish this, feels great. I couldn't be more happy.